Excuse me, sir. Do you know what time the chocolatier opens? Sir? Sir? Never mind. There's got to be a sign somewhere around here. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Chef Josh, and welcome back to Littleland here in Farming Simulator 22. Last episode, we put in the carrots into field 29. They are coming in very nice. Oh, didn't mean to jump there. There we go. So yeah, they're coming in nice. And we probably need to do another coat of fertilizer on here, and also on our field over here, which I believe is barley? Yes. So we're going to hop into whatever tractor we hop into first here. So we'll take the class, hook up to the sprayer, and get those fields fertilized. We have moved forward to the month of May. There was nothing really left for us to do in the month of April. And then one quick note about the fertilizer setup we have here. I think I'd like to keep the sprayer specifically for the weeds, for the herbicide. So we will look into getting a spreader for the fertilizer. So let's unfold here. And I'm pretty sure we have crop destruction turned off. So hopefully we don't run into any issues with that. Now this field, I believe... Oh, quick save here. This field, I believe, only needs to be done... Yeah, this little portion here, and then this top section here, then all of field 29 needs to be done. So I know there's a way that we can raise this up. I just can't remember how. So let's turn on the help window real quick. There we go. So raise it up a little bit, so it's not really hitting the crops too bad. There we go. So here we go. Little fertilizer action. Honestly, we have enough fertilizer where I probably can hit the entire field and be safe. So that part is done. So right about here is where we want to hit this top part. And let's do ourselves a favor and turn off this help menu. It's just in the way. But other than doing some fertilizing, we are going to see if there's any contracts to do. If there's nothing that's kind of worth our while, I think I'd like to cut our grass field again, and we should look into getting a tedder and getting some hay made, hay bales, because I would like to get cows pretty much not as soon as possible, but it'd be nice to get some cows on the farm and sooner rather than later, so we can get some milk production going. And eventually I'm hoping to buy the cheese manufacturer, so that way we can start getting some productions going and making some good money off of that. Now let's see. Let's turn off real quick, see how we're doing. I went a little off there. That's alright. Please doesn't hit the tree. So we'll see if this is enough fertilizer for both fields. It should be. If not, then we can look at getting a fertilizer spreader. I already know which one I want. It's the I think Kubota makes one as well, but it's got like a 42 meter working width, so that one is pretty great. So let's see where we're at now. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So let's head into our... I'm going to go against the grain here and go this way. It just makes more sense. So I'm sorry if that bothers anyone, but got to do what we got to do here. So let's get all this fertilized, and it'd be easy to see kind of where we've been. and we already had one coat from doing the ridging, so this will give us our second and final coat of fertilizer on this field. But this shouldn't take very long. Hop into a quick time lapse and get this done. Alright, so I decided to also do the herbicide as well to get rid of all these weeds. So that is done. There was a little bit more liquid fertilizer left over. I just put it over by our shed that we just installed last episode. So actually, we're going to go through the crop a little bit and just put away the sprayer for now, because whoa, as of right now, we are done with the sprayer, I think, for this year. We got the fertilizer in. We've got the herbicide in. So we can put this away for the time being. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to hook up to the mowers. And I'd like to get that field cut. And we can go look at tedders, see which one we want to get. We should have plenty of money for that. And get it tedded, windrowed, and baled up. So that way we can have some food for the cows when they join the farm, which will more than likely be this episode. There we go, unfolding. I think we can turn off this help menu. Just sort of gets in the way. But every once in a while you do sort of need it. Especially when you're not familiar with certain machinery and how to unload and all that kind of stuff, so. But I know we've done a fair few grass cutting projects over the last few episodes. We did the contract. We've obviously cut this field before to make silage, which we sold and made a ton of money off of. So, not that I want this whole episode to be one big time lapse, but I think we will do a quick time lapse, at least for this job here. And then once we are done with this, we can get the tedder, and we'll be able to, that'll be something that we haven't done yet on this series, is tedding the field. I'm excited to get cows onto the farm. I feel like they sort of make the farm feel complete when you have cows for some reason. I'm not sure why. We do have the chickens, which we have to remember in November to sell the eggs that they have laid, because we're going to get a decent amount of money for the eggs. Alright, lawnmower is put away, and I think we're going to give the class a bit of a break and hop into the Massey. Just to change it up and change up tractors here. head on down to the store and take a look at what tedders we have available. But our grass field is fully mowed. Gotta do a bit of tedding and do a bit of baling. And then we'll buy a shed to put all of our hay bales into. Well, we'll probably feed the cows whatever they'll take, so maybe we might not even need a shed. Right now, at least. But I guess it'd be nice to get the straw bales underneath some cover. So I think either way, we will get one. But absolutely love this little downtown area in this map. Probably my favorite part of the map is this little downtown. So here we are at the store. Now let's see what we got for tedders. Unfortunately, nothing in the sales. Nice little tractor there. Doots Far, is that how it's pronounced? But nice tractor there. 247 horsepower. But not really in our budget and not something we really need right now. So let's stick to the task at hand. And that task is tedders. Where am I looking here? Here we go. So obviously the Kubota's got some that are kind of nice and relatively cheap. So 9 meter working width. I think I've used this one before, which also has a 9. So we could stick with the Kubota, which we also have the Kubota windrower. So yeah, I think we will. I think we'll go with the bigger one. Can we change the color of it, or do we want to? No, I think we'll stick with the orange. Yeah, I think so. Rim color. Oh boy. Yeah, I think the black looks nice. Or what's the color on the other one? Is it the green? I think we've got like a green and orange. I think we'll just stick with the white. Alright, cool. So let's buy this. Yes. Whoa. We have a rocky landing on for our new equipment. We have to talk to the store manager about that. There we go. So we'll head back to the farm. Get some tedding done. Which we have not done in this series yet. And hopefully get some cows to wrap up the episode. Hello, chickens. How are you doing today? Let's see actually how they are doing. Their food trough is giving me not a lot of hope that they have food right now. They do not have any food. Alright, so let me go to the store real quick, grab some food for these chickens, and we'll be right back. So it seems that we've got some floating bags of chicken feed. So funny little glitch is that if you use the liftable bags mod for the console with these hooks here, they just float in midair instead of actually hooking up. So I went and bought 2 bags. I've also helped myself to purchasing the bag hook for the telehandler. Figure it won't be the last time that we have to go get bags from the store, things like that. But we will have to remember to just use the normal bag, not the liftable bags, because they for some reason do not attach to these hooks. So that is an interesting glitch that made me chuckle when I saw that. So, but let's hop back into the Massey, fire her up, and let's try out our new Kubota tedder. Right. Nice. Look at that grass fly. So this should not take very long either. And then we will have to windrow it with our Kubota windrower, actually. Now, I wonder if this is a job that I could put onto a worker. Is that something that workers can do? Is that still me in there? It is not. So let's see how he makes out. In the meanwhile, we'll hop into the class and hopefully get some windrowing and kind of bang out two birds with one stone here. Now, where do we leave our windrower? I think it's on the other side of the house, if I remember correctly. Yes, there it is. Yeah, we did go with the green and the orange, but it looked weird with the tires for some reason. I did go with the class green color, though, for the hooks there. So let's see how we make out. Or maybe we should have done a little bit more. Now, how is he making out here? Alright, starting to come down. So he's really getting lined up here. There he goes. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright, fire him up. Come on, drop down the back ones. Cool. So there we go. We've got some hay being made, and we can... This will obviously be mostly for the cows here. Now I should be able to put the hay directly into their trough for the cows, even though I don't have cows yet. So we'll see how that goes. Worker seems to be doing okay. Now, is this going to be alright with this little bit of grass here? I'm not sure. Seems to be. I think we'll make some nice lines here. So I don't know what's going to happen with that grass there at the very end, but I guess we'll wait and see when we go to bale it up. But it's good to know that we're able to put that onto a worker at least. There might be some odd bits that we'll have to kind of take care of ourselves, but if we're able to do this while he's doing that, we can really make this a pretty quick job. Oh boy, is he backing up the entire field? Yes. I maybe spoke too soon. He's got me all frazzled. I ended up missing a spot there. Yeah, it looks like he's all like hung up. He doesn't know what's going on. Or is he just doing that little piece there? Oh, alright. Well, that's good. Yep, I'll take that as a win. But I do think we're going to take over here. Yeah, let's hop into this tractor here. Tedding is done. Let's just get the, what is this, the Massey out of the way here. I think we'll just park them right here for now. Hop back into the class. And let's get all this windrowed. And then I'm trying to think what else we really have to do moving into June. I'm not sure that the barley is going to be ready to harvest. Hopefully it is. Maybe there's another field we can harvest somewhere. And I think the carrots aren't until like fall time. You know, we could take a quick look at the calendar, but I'm pretty sure Got to get ourselves a power washer too. Love the dirt look, but it also looks nice to have the tractor nice and clean as well. So maybe we'll just put the tedder in front of the lawnmower here. There we go. Now we'll put the Massey Ferguson baler onto the tractor, like it was meant to be. So there is 61% of hay left in the baler from when we must have been from the original when we did the wheat. That was like the first thing we did in the series, was harvest that wheat. We've got a few bales over here. So it did turn it into hay. So we're already going to get our first bale here. Nice. Oh, and you know what? I think I never turned the size up. That's okay. So maybe what we'll do is we'll get exactly to 100 here. There we go. So now let's hop into the help menu here real quick and change the size of the bales. So we'll do the 240s moving forward. Curious to see what happens when we get to this grass here. I still took it, added it to our hay stockpile from the little bit there. Good. So we should be able to fly through this. I do find that baling from first-person view is a bit easier, but you don't really know what's happening behind you, so that's the only uncertainty here. And if you're missing anything, but I find if you keep the center of the tractor sort of down the middle, then there's really no problems. See if we can grab all this up. Beautiful. I think we'll come down this side. Finishing up the last strip of hay to be picked up, and we are all done with this grass cutting session and hay baling and all that. So we will see how many we ended up with. I think I will empty these right near these other ones. So there we go. We got one more. Then 68% of a bale is still in the baler. Come on. Close that up. And I think I sort of have a plan for our shed that's going to go over here. I think I'd like to make like a little yard maybe next to it to store all of our grass cutting instruments and equipment and all that kind of stuff. So for now, we can hop out of the Massey and get into the class telehandler, class Scorpion 1033, because we are going to hook up the bale spike. We will leave this over here. It's sort of becoming our telehandler equipment storage area. Ooh, it fell over. So hopefully that doesn't make it too much of a pain to pick up later. There we go. So I do want to make sure that we grab the 2 smaller bales that were done in the beginning first. So that way any leftover bales that aren't going to go for the cows are all the same size. Now I did take a quick look around, and I think this one is one of them. It is 7250. So we will grab this one while we're here. And then I think the other one is at the top of the hill. Ooh, not really lining myself up well here. When you drive the tractors for a while, you sort of forget how well the telehandler handles sometimes. Yeah, and I believe the other one is this one at the top of the hill on the right-hand side here. I'm pretty sure. So we will hop out and just take a look so we can line ourselves up. Yeah, so there's only 2 of them. And then the rest are all 8,000 liters. So let's bring these 2 over to the cow shed. And hopefully we can put them in. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Maybe we can even grab that 3rd one right there, potentially. It's a little bit on a hill, so I'm afraid to put this down. But we can try it. Telehandler should be able to pick up all 3. Why is this not working? Come on. There we go. Yeah, it still is a little sketchy. It's alright though. There we go. So just gotta be careful getting down to the cow shed. I'm pretty sure that's more than 8,000 liters because I think just that bottom one is 8,000. So it's probably just recording that one. Take it slow here. Alright, so there we go. Yep, it is taking them. Oh, there we go. Sweet. So let's buy some cows because I don't think we're going to be able to see what's in there. No. So let's buy ourselves some cows. I think we'll go with the classic Holstein, and we'll do 15. Buy. There we go, we have cows. Hello, cows. Cool. So let's see how they are. So yeah, their trough is full, and that hay bale will eventually be taken up. Now, we don't have to bring water because this one has water plumbed into it. So now the only thing left to do is let's build our shed that I was talking about. And I already know sort of where I want it to go. It's technically under silos. And I think I want to go with this like lightly colored wood one. It matches the chicken shed a little bit. So I think right here is fine. Yep. Cool. And I think we're going to do a little bit of painting here, and I want to get this. Is it this one? The dirt color? It is. So I want to do a bit of dirt here. Can we? Looks like that's about as much as we can do. Yeah. That's a little frustrating. There we go. There we go. Cows are very noisy. Cool, so I like that. Dirt around the back. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And then this grass will grow in and it'll look nice. So, let's go around, grab all of the bales, and get them into our new shed. Bales are in the shed now. Gonna leave the telehandler over here, I believe. Seems like a good spot for it. So here they are, all nice, neatly stacked, which is why I love this shed. Keeps everything nice and orderly. Chickens are happy, they have food. We'll have to find a home for all of our equipment. I'm thinking possibly over here. Either another covered shed or just an open yard. We can just paint it some dirt and leave the equipment over there, like the windrow and all the grass cutting equipment, since this is basically our grass field. So, but I do think that that's a good spot to leave it. We will say hello to the cows again and leave it here. So I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, leaving a thumbs up would be much appreciated. And if you're enjoying the content from the channel overall, please consider subscribing, as it does help the channel grow and all those wonderful things. But until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Have a good one.